All right, what up, YouTube? What up, X? Hope everybody's having a great weekend. I thought I'd just come on and we do a little scalp and chill. We are going to continue our 30K to a 1 mil challenge. 30K to 1 mil challenge. We are annihilating the challenge. But this weekend, we're just going to be hanging out. I thought I'd come in and do some little scalps with you guys, see what kind of mess can we find over the next 45 minutes. UFC 317 pay-per-view is at 8 o'clock, so I'll be having full port attention to that. But I figured I would just come on, do some little scalps, do a little market analysis for the weekend, maybe get prepared for the Sunday and the Monday for next week. But we absolutely are killing our 30K to 1 mil challenge. We've juiced this account from 30 grand. I think the last time I showed you guys before my vacation, we jumped all the way up to, I think we're sitting at $72,000 now. 72,000. Now that I made the complete jump from MEXC over to Zoomex, guys, my partnership, going full tilt on Zoomex. Absolutely loving the fees, loving the order execution. It's been nasty. It's been good. It's been killer. Maybe we might be closing this. I took a little profit off earlier. Let's see here. What do we got? We had a -4 or plus 400, plus 1100, minus 400, plus 579. I took this 579 off just to place a. I'm not a big gambler. I am not a big gambler, but man, oh man, oh man. The UFC and some of the odds are just fucking crazy. So I thought I'd do a little bet on Charles Oliveira. He's a 4-1 fucking loser. Ilya Topuria is a 4-1 favorite. I said, why not? Let's just fucking do it. But we're smashing the challenge here. Looking at, I'm currently inside of an XRP trade. I took a little profit off the top. I was letting it breathe. You know, I took this big XRP trade. I think we had close to $70,000 or $68,000 on the trade. Yeah, 68 when I took the profit out. 68 grand on the trade. We were up to like 6 grand. I took $500 off. Now we're floating around a $4,400 profit. $4,400 profit. It's pretty good. Let's see what other scalps that we could try to find real quick here. Over our next 45 minutes on a scalp and chill sesh. Just a quick scalp and chill sesh. We do. We got ETH coming down. I think what we need to do first is just probably check out Bitcoin. Let's look at Bitcoin real quick and let's see what it's doing. That way we could try to figure out where we can go from here. So it looks like Bitcoin is just actually back at the top of its range. Not back at that all-time high range of 110s, 111s. But she came up. She made a pretty good V-shaped recovery from that $98,000 that we were talking about. And that $98,000 was a good fib level. You can see here that it came right down to the golden pocket and bounced. Right now we're holding. I told everybody that if we come back down here, if Bitcoin rolls back over, I'm expecting bounces probably around this 103. It likes this point of control, all the high volume right here. You can see Bitcoin likes to bounce off of this 103 500s. Bounced here as well before the big shakeout for the war. So if we do come down back into this range, I do expect Bitcoin to have a bounce originally at 103. And I bet you if we pull up the heat map, we'd probably end up seeing the same thing. But for right now, this is a 4-hour chart. So you can see here if we are to scalp, if we're going to scalp with the radical scalp method, this is our established range. This is what we're going to be playing on right in here. So let's see what we can try to find here. I've been really liking XRP. It had some slight news. Something about the lawsuit continuing on, a bunch of appeals, yada, yada, yada. It's a good asset to trade. When it's synced, it's synced. When you can take the XRP trades, you take them. That's what I did here. I originally got in on my trade here. I'm in ads. What's my entry is what I was showing you guys. My entry on XRP is... sheesh, at the bottom, $10, $2.10.29. So right here. This is my entry right here on XRP. You know, we kind of just, anytime that we have these big patterns, guys, like this, it's just inevitable that eventually all these fuckers that are shorting this all the way down, shorting it, eventually they're just going to be taken out. And that's what we just witnessed here. But let's see if we can find some trades. And again, if Bitcoin's stuck inside of this this little range right here, then we got to say that probably XRP stuck inside of this range as well, from here to here. Let's go down to a 20-minute. If we're going to try to catch anything, we got to sync up to Bitcoin right now. So let's go to a 10-minute. Let's go to a 10-minute on XRP. And again, I'm already inside of a nice big trade already. I was hoping that XRP would have pulled like an Ethereum when it just took off for a chain link on this big pump. I mean, a 10-cent pump on XRP is pretty large. But man, I was trying to catch a whopper, man. I want like that $11,000, $15,000 trade, man. I'm trying to... we need to get this account up tonight, up to that 80K mark, man. That 80K would just be cherry. And I guess the only thing that I can see right now off of the bat is if Bitcoin makes any ways, like if Bitcoin comes down at all, back down here into this 106.4s, which is about a $1,000 move. It's like 0.5%, I think, yeah. 0.8, 0.6. If Bitcoin does end up making another little move down here, then I'll probably for sure end up taking another trade here on, maybe I'm looking at Chainlink. We get a little support flip here at 1335. Let's go out a little bit farther. $13.21 would be the actual position. How does the volume sound? Let's do a quick little mic check. And I know it's a weekend. I hope while I'm just trying to scalp and chill right now, I do hope that you guys are enjoying your weekend. No need to trade on the weekends either. Like I said, I haven't. I've been in my position for a little over this morning. Let's look at Solana, because today Solana took off, baby. Solana took off. Man, we were all the way down here at this 138. When was this? Yeah, 138s, man. This puppy just rolled out. Nice little 10% move. I do like this on the 30-minute here on Solana. Coming down to some decision time. And I don't like normally doing triangles like this. A bunch of bullshit. But I do see that we do have an established range from here to here. And you can see that obviously we're trading like this. Now we're just playing at the bottom of this. So we could be looking at this 150.14 for Solana for a nice little pump up here. What is this? That's almost a 0.8% move. Sheesh. 1% on shit, I'll take that. Unless I close my my big XRP trade here. Like I said, we got almost $60,000 on the trade right now. We got about 60 grand on the trade. 60 G's. I'm sitting on $6,800 worth of gunpowder to try to catch some of these scalps with you guys. I almost wanted to look at XRP because it's at the bottom of this range, and I wanted to freaking full port this shit. Throw it back in. We're at low leverage right now anyways. Guys, I'm only at 2x leverage. Only at 2x leverage. Low leverage, but high margin, baby. Low leverage, high margin. And ETH has just been floating around, man. I've been watching it at this 2430s. 2430s right in here. 2428s. I feel like she might be coiling up, and she kind of is. If you kind of see, like, you know, and again, if we go to a 30-minute and you look at this time frame, guys, it's, you know, it's just putting in higher lows for almost a day and a half. All the way down from 2400. We just keep creeping up. This might be something to look out for a scalp as well. This might be something to look for a scalp as well. Again, and I'm just doing all this here on no TradingView. We're on the actual exchange right now. I'm trying to see if we can catch any of these scalps. I'm watching Bitcoin on my other chart here on my other screen. Seeing if Bitcoin's going to roll over. If she does, and we get back down to this 107,000 even, 107,200. You know, if ETH can come down a little bit, maybe that we could look at ETH. I know I was looking at Chainlink as well. Link is cooking today. Everything had these nice little pumps. We got to see if over this weekend, if any of this shit sticks. If none of this sticks, guys. If anybody got into any of these positions from the Coliseum, you know, I was talking about Polkadot at $3. I told everybody inside of the Coliseum at the XRP trade at this 210, 208s. 210, 208s. I was looking for a long, and you guys can see I did end up taking that long at 210, 28. It's a solid trade. Well, we're ripping right now. We're sitting at almost 72 grand for the trade. We need to try to get up towards that 80 G's. I took a 2-week long vacation. Kind of halted the account. But let's see what we can do here. Let's take that cross shit off. Let's put on it isolated. And while we're streaming together, if there's any coins you guys want me to look at or any trades that you guys are interested in, please just let me know inside of the chat. Let me know, chat. Just laid some crazy riz on the Huns. No cap. I've been loving those. I have been absolutely loving the Bigfoot blogs. And what I'm looking for right now, you guys, is if Bitcoin can just roll over just a little bit, and we might be able to catch something right in here. You guys can see here on Chainlink, like 1330. You guys can see here that we have multiple touch points. You know, resistance, finally broke out, touched again, touched again. Just trying. So I would think if we're inside of this big long range right here, that's a shitty line. Something like that. Let's see if we can come back down here into this 1330 and maybe get a nice little scalp here. So I'm floating through a bunch of different assets, guys. This is how I do it with my radical scalps. I'm floating through the assets and I'm looking. I am looking here. Again, I am watching Bitcoin right now, guys. I want to see. So when I say I'm watching Bitcoin and the way I trade here, I don't like that Bitcoin is doing this right now. Either two things are about to happen on this 1 minute chart. Either one, we are putting in there's a lower high, and Bitcoin kind of comes right back up here to this 1074. Or two, you zoom out to the 15 minute and she just rolls straight over down here. Okay, down to this 107 200s, and that's why I'm saying just a little bit of a lower high, something like right in here, and then we can fire off on some alts on some of these on these scalps. And again, these are 1 to 5 minute to 15 minute time frames, just to be able to find multiple touch points. So again, you can see here on the 1 minute, Bitcoin kind of just tailing out right now. Again, came up. We have a high, a higher low. So either Bitcoin's going to try to do this this kind of triple top action type shit up here, or she's going to roll down, all right, like she did back here. So again, this kind of looks identical. Look at this. We have a high, a lower high, or I'm sorry, a higher high, and then she comes back up for another swing before rolling over. So we could see on the 1 minute, if she does do this, then I'd be looking to take now, and it's all strictly based on Bitcoin right now. All right, all strictly based on Bitcoin right now. These little radical scalps. Bitcoin XRP trades cooking. We're still at 4,600 bucks here. And again, the reason I'm able to scalp as well on Zoomex, guys, the fees are tier 4 fees. Tier 4. If you sign up under Crypto Crank in the Coliseum, you're automatically going to be getting the tier 4 fees, lowest freaking fees, without having to trade $100 million worth of futures volume. You automatically get it. All right? You automatically get the fees. And then you're going to be getting a 1-to-1 match. You get a 1-to-1 match, so that's what I'm going to be waiting for. On my $68,000, $67,000, or $69,000. I think on Monday is what they told me on the support, that I'll be getting my 1-to-1 match. So that way we're for the next 30 days, we're going to be trading with like 138,000. Let's try to cause some havoc, baby. Let's try to make some serious dough. Let's get these trades going. And so I'm watching Bitcoin. I'm watching all the other assets. I did take the Bitcoin trade. I threw $6,700 into it. See if we can make something out of this. Like I said, I would prefer taking the lows down in here, like I was saying, at this 107 200s. You know, but when we look at Bitcoin on a 15-minute here, kind of the same. We're like, again, you have this high. Another high here. She's got to hold this 10. Man, I'd prefer to take the trade at the 107 200s. But let's see what kind of scalp we could pull out. We're up a little $6 right here. XRP at 46 hundo. I want to get rid of this shit. Let's see here. Can I get rid of this shit? Oh, fucking. Oh, there we go. I don't want that line there. Cool. And what's up, Irv? And a handful of you guys joining me this evening. Like I said, at 8 o'clock, we have the UFC 317. I was excited, man. I took some of these bets. Again, I'm not a big gambler, but today we locked in. I took a little $500, man, and said, hey, let's, where are these at? Field details, closed history. Where is this at here? That's Bitcoin. Let's go back to... Yeah, this little trade here is still cooking. $579, man. Just took a little $500 and got the boys to take a little bet with me here on Charles Oliveira. I don't know, man. If any of you guys are watching, what up, Irv? If any of you guys are watching some UFC, let me know who you guys. That's the only sport that I watch. So my kids are in combat sports, and because they're homeschooled. And that's all they do, man. So we're gonna watch some UFC pay-per-view here at 8 o'clock. So I figured I'd hang out with you guys for the next 45 minutes. Monday we'll be back to business, guys. I know it's been a little slow inside of the Coliseum, and that's just because, man, I took a nice long 2-week vacation. Didn't chart, didn't trade, didn't do nothing. It feels good to get back. So on Monday we will be full tilt in the Coliseum. I'm going to be really focusing on my premium chat, man. These guys deserve it. These guys are... and again, I do see everybody coming over to Zoomex. Everybody should be on Zoomex, guys. I had one hell of a fucking scare with that other exchange. I don't want to name out the exchange just in case I get back onto it. But sheesh. Scary. And again, if you guys have any assets you guys want me to chart out, throw it out there, man. We're just hanging out for the next 30 minutes, man. It's 7:31 my time. We got this nice big trade here, man. We got almost $4,600. It was almost $5,000 earlier because I took the $500 off the table. And I do gotta explain, sheesh, I gotta explain this again. If you do use my Zoomex link and you sign up for the 1-to-1 reward, all right, let's just see what that looks like real quick. Please make sure if you guys use my link, okay? You guys are going to, if you use my link that's inside of the chat or inside of my channels, and you guys click register and you use either your phone or your email to create your account, right after that, you got to make sure that this is checkmarked for registered. That way you guys do get your 1-to-1 match. And, man, we got some heavy hitters inside of the Coliseum. We got guys with $2,000, $5,000, $12,000, $50,000, $60,000. And these guys are hammers, man. And again, thank you guys for joining me on Zoomex, man. It's been a great move. It's been a great move, man. Order execution's just been cherry. The fees are nothing. Again, prime example here. When we hit closed history here, let's go to the XRP trades. Let's go to closed history here. These fees to close these out are nothing. They're 0.00012. All right, if we go over here and you go to VIP Club. All right, let's go to the VIP Club. Let's show you guys how the Crypto Crank fought for you, fought for the Coliseum, and that's what the Coliseum's all the fuck about. Learning how to day trade, learning how to have a game plan, learning how to control emotions. Really, you guys got to learn how to be a robot if you're going to day trade. Same shit every single day. Whole 9 yards. Look, I'm like, just for me, we're already ripping up at 2 million. I've only had a handful of trades so far. We're going to get this up to 200 million, baby. Your boy Crank's going to be ripping on some fucking volume. But for anybody that signs up, any crypto needs here, let's go to our fees, guys. Look at this. You guys automatically get tier 4 fees. Tier 4 fees if you use my link. All right, you guys only, it's tier 4 fees. Let's make sure that you guys can see this, all right? Where is it at here? Let's go to share this. Here, tier 4 fees, guys. If you use my link, you automatically get tier 4. 0.012 on the maker and 0.027 on the taker. So even if you want to mark it out, guys, your boy Crank has the hookup compared to any other exchange out there, guys, under any other influencer. Automatically, if you guys are looking to day trade crypto, spot buy, spot anything, man, any crypto needs right here on Zoomex, no VPNs, no KYC. We have direct connections, and we're killing it, guys. Absolutely killing it on the VIP fours. You don't need to trade $100 million like I was doing on Bybit, BitGet, MEXC. I mean, MEXC's pretty low, but I'm not even going to go on MEXC, man. I'm looking for high execution on these trades. But you don't need to trade $100 million in order to get these tier 4 fees and maintain the volume in order to hold the fees. Just sign up under Crypto Crank in the Coliseum and you automatically get them. Oop, lucky you. And again, up to $100,000 per user. 100% first deposit. They're doing a huge... and again, this is, if you guys see here, the Crypto Crank welcome campaign. All right, the Crypto Crank welcome campaign. Under the Cranksters Coliseum. There's your boy. Make sure you register. Make sure you register so that way you guys get your 1-to-1 and then you guys can follow me on the scalps and the trades. David Toth, you won't ever see your VIP level because underneath me you're automatically getting tier 4. Unless you surpass tier 4, which means that you gotta shoot, man, on tier 4. Let's look at that. You gotta trade 300 million. You gotta trade 300 million trading volume in order to surpass tier VIP 4. Now, Zoomex wanted to make sure that I blast out that they've never done this before. But the difference between the Coliseum and any other crypto news channel or any other trading channel, we have proven that we do $50 to $100 million of trading volume. So they said, you know what? We'll give it to the Coliseum. We want their business. We want them. And you know what? Most influencers don't do that for the fees, man. I made sure that you guys got the fees. It was worth making the jump from a non-KYC from your point. This is what you guys are getting is the standard industry. 0.002 or 0.02, 0.06. This is what you get. Unless you do 10 million, 30 million, and you're barely inching on this shit. Dude, this is nothing. This is fucking for the birds, bro. This shit's for the birds, bro. You guys get it right here on tier 4. Let's see what we're doing here. Let's see what we're doing. Down $4, 4,600 here. Give me just a sec here. I'm gonna go grab a I'm gonna go grab a little beverage. But again, I'm looking at these trades. I'm looking at, and here's the other thing too, guys. On Zoomex, when I start trading with heavy amounts, I'm not all over the board. I am not looking at 50 different assets to trade, guys. I study 5, and I understand their price movements. I understand the levels. The less I look at, the more clear I am at what I am looking at, and that's why I'm only looking at Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, XRP, and Link. That is it. The less you look at, the more focused you're going to be with what you do look at. So I'm going to see this real quick here. I'll be right back. Couple minutes here. Damn, boy, my wife's making that green chili queso. Damn, super good. Who all is UFC fans? Again, I don't watch any other sports, bro. I don't watch football. I watch a little soccer. I'm lying. Okay, I'm lying. I watch football with my wife. My wife's a big football fan. And David Toth, does that make sense? That you're not going to be able to see the fees, because once you sign up on mine, dude, unless you're popping off on over 100 million to top it off, you know what I mean? You're not going to see the fees, dude. You're automatically blanketed in underneath Crypto Crank and the Cranksters Coliseum. Capiche? And all you have to do is just literally go to the trades, and you can see, like, I just took the Bitcoin trade here. Looks like we're down, what, 38 bucks. I knew this was, I really wanted this 102, 107, 200s down here, man, but it's all right. We can, little loss, big gain. If you just go here to the order history, let's see here, field details. Just look at your handling fee. If I was to take, and again, this is how you automatically just calculate the fees, 0.0628. All right. Times the price of Bitcoin. So let's just go ahead and do that. 0.628 times 107, 371.60 equals to a 67. I'm just showing you guys how to do the fees. That way you guys know you're automatically get it 429.36. And then you just take your fee, 18.20. So if we just do our fee of 18.20.59 divided by 67, 429.36 is 0.00027 for the fee, which was a market in, because I just marketed it into this bad boy. Real simple, guys, but you guys automatically get those fees. Everybody gets these fees inside of the Coliseum. Everything's working just the way it should. Yeah, it's gonna show V0, but again, dude, just calculate your fucking fees, bro, and just the way I showed you. Literally, you can go back on this video and you're gonna say, "Oh shit, I am VIP 4." You're automatically VIP 4, bro. You don't even need to trade $100 million. And I've thought about closing this XRP trade too when we were up towards 6 grand, but I was letting it breathe. You know what I mean? I was letting it breathe because I have such that, man. I was hoping that we rip on out of here, man, but we came right up to resistance. I was hoping that we could just nuke right on out of here. And I like that this has kind of just been resistance. Now it's support. I'm hoping that we get the bounce right here on XRP, or I am going to have to close this XRP trade for at least 4 grand. You know what I mean? Because otherwise we roll back down to 210 and then I can rinse and repeat the trade. Or 2, if things get really freaking ugly, man, and it doesn't hold. $211, $212 again, somewhere in here. Remember, I was talking about this 107 200s. This is where I'd be looking on all those other positions for the scalps on Chainlink, XRP, ETH. Let's look at Sol real fast. Shit, man. I don't like Sol because Sol's probably come down to 147.90 on a short. I don't like this right here. If Bitcoin rolls over, then this fucker can totally come down here. Yeah, 147s. Sheesh. Solana. Today we're not doing a whole bunch of analysis, guys. I'm not gonna go over into the charts. I'll save it for Monday's stream. Legacy market's open. We can actually see where we're at, but I ain't trying to do a whole bunch of analysis on Bitcoin and all this shit. We're just scalping and chilling right now. We're in some big positions. We got some big money out on the play. We're just gonna scalp and chill here for a bit. But we do got some big money on the play, man. We're almost up at 72 G's, baby. We need to get this bad boy up to that 80 G's. 80 G's, man, would just be beautiful. Patience, though. Patience. We're just lightly scalping, lower leverage. I don't know what it means by, but when you said that max leverage is only 10, Irv, you should be able to juice that bad boy. Shoot, man, if I go here to, like, let's just say Solana, you can go all the way up to 50, dude. 15, 10, 5. Actually, on Zoomex, me and my crew, me and the Coliseum were laughing because actually, if we really wanted to have a hoot of a night and just fuck around, we can go over here to Look at this. 1000x futures. Give me a break, bro. Talk about just wanting to rip you off. Just wanting to rip you off. Look, you can go over here, say how much you want to trade with. What is this? A 5-second ticking like this, dude? Getting all batshit crazy. Go to a 1 minute and change this up here. And let's go to a candles. What is this? A fucking heartbeat, bro? Go to a 5 minute. You can actually trade on this leverage right here. This is nuts, man. You can look at all the way up to 1,000. Who does this? I'll tell you who does this. Bunch of fucking degens. Golly. Can you guys imagine 1,000? 1000x levy? 1000x levy? I don't think so. Maybe we'll try it. It'll be crazy. That's 700x right here. I can't believe they even do this. This is like a casino where they just want to steal from your ass. I got $72 in this. I know I can spend $72 in a better way. But you guys mean everything to me, so we're going to just blow it on 1000x leverage. I wonder, Irv. I'm still waiting for my deposit for the 1-to-1 match. I wonder if they limit you. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't blow more than 60% of your account before they take the match from you after the 30 days. Do you see what I'm saying? I wonder, did you get your? I think Irv. I think you already got your match. I think you already got your match, and that might be it. So I don't know those. Yeah, you got your match. I'm almost positive that might be what it is. Golly, I'm itching to try 1000x leverage. 700, dude, that's just freaking stupid. What does use voucher mean? Does anybody? I don't have a voucher. You bastard. You bastard. Let's turn on some other music, man. I hate that there's copyright shit. These copyright rules, dude, and the fucking music that you have to listen to while you're on YouTube is ass. Goodness gracious. I don't even know how this works here for 700%. Look at this shit, dude. Let's do 77x leverage. Let's see here, man. I don't even know if we can catch something here. Just laid some crazy riz on the Huns last night. No cap. I'm telling you, I find that shit super, super, super funny with the blog for Yeti and Bigfoot. Just like I was saying, this 107 200s, man, 107 200, somewhere in here, 107s. Just like kind of how we did right here. Look, kind of just a high. Just kind of came up a little lower. Dude, I swear, I feel like this thing's gonna barely wick and you're out. They don't even give you tools over here. This is drawings. I mean, dude, what is this? This is like a gambling site. $1000x leverage. What is going on here with this shit? What is this right here, dude? I'm still looking at this 1000x leverage. Let's see. You go all in. I don't know. Oh, I see $72. It doesn't even look like you get to. It's all market buying and selling. I don't even know why we're looking at this. I just thought it was just insane to me in the casino portion of the exchange. And again, guys, if we're just tuning in, we're just doing a little scalp and chill. A little scalp and chill before the UFC fights begin. I'm waiting. I'm a big UFC fan. We opened up a little Bitcoin scalp long. It was dog shit. But we're just having fun right here. I even told everybody that if this doesn't hold and comes up for another little top here, that we're probably going to end up coming down to this 102, 102, or 107, 200s, 107 even before she rips up. She's just been playing in that range, but we're inside of some big trades right now. Let's see here. We got XRP. I'm in this trade from the bottom. Good trade. We're up $4,600. 4,600. 4,600 bucks. And again, if you guys do got some coins, man, we're just scalping and chilling. Your boy Crank is moving along on his little 30K to a million. We're going to hit it. This little Bitcoin's going to end up popping right here, isn't it? 107 200s. One thing I could definitely tell you guys, like I said, I wasn't going to go into too much TA tonight because I'm not doing all. We're just having some fun. I'm scalping a little bit, but a high, a lower high. If this sucker comes up and does a lower high, dude, not going to be good for Bitcoin because that tells me that means we are going to end up putting in a lower low. All right, we could literally just pull up a parallel channel right here, and you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. Whoop. So we need to keep an eye on Biddy. Need to keep an eye on Biddy. I can't believe that these guys even have competitions for 1000x futures. Ooh. I'm qualified. Register now. I am registered to qualify for 1000x tourneys. I gotta say, man, I was pretty proud. The Coliseum got to see their boy Crypto Crank, man. I was number 4 on MEXC. Number fucking 4 for the weekly leaderboards for futures. We need to start winning some competitions over here on Zoomex now. But it was dope. Number 4. Let's go over here. Oh, I don't want to go to the competition. Let's go to the 1000x futures. This is just nuts to me. It does this weird shit. I don't even understand. How does this work? the fuck does this even work? Have you tried this, David Toth? Have you degened out, my brother? Have you tried this? If you're walking me through this, have you tried it? You have to transfer money to funny. It says that I have some money here. It says we got $100 here, but it doesn't let me put a price in. So I'm like hitting 300x. Oh my goodness! Liquidation is 106. I just threw a hundo in this. This is crazy. Degenning out. We're at 300x leverage. Guys, don't ever fucking do this. This is for like financial entertainment purposes only. Financial entertainment purposes only. Where does it even say? It doesn't even say the fucking close position class out. This is insane dog shit. 107. You don't even have fucking tools here, dude. They throw some lines. This thing's gonna tank. I should have just done it at 107 200s, but you can't even put limit orders in this shit. P&L is $2, negative $2 unrealized here. The color indicates the distance from the liquidation price, and the red indicates the closest to the liquidation price. How convenient. Wait a minute, I don't understand. It says margin is $10 fucking dollars. Bro, this is straight gambling. This is like straight up. David Toth, you've done it. You fucked around with this whole little segment. Yeah. Brother, you could straight up have been fucking around in the degen section of the exchange. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing right now. We're fucking around. We got some big positions open, but I'm checking this shit out, man. I'm like, what? Dude, you don't even get to put in what you want. It just says this order will be closed at market price. I'm sure it will. You little shits. What does this say right here? What do I got? A reward? What the fuck does this say up at the top? The hourly leaderboards for 6 month, 24-day, 2 hour have been updated. And the prize is $25. Get out of here. I want to see that shit. And I don't think you can add any more to it. I mean, it's all at market price. It's either market in or market out. This shit's coming down, dude. What? You know, my liquidation's forever away, though. 10, dude. I feel like James Wynn right now. I feel like James Wynn at fucking, it's the only guy I know, man, that loses more money, dude, fucking ever. $100 million, dude, on leverage trading on Bitcoin. Give me a break. Who does that? You know what? Shout out to our boy Crypto Face and Jason Casper, but we ain't never seen a fucking player go put 500 million on the books on Hyperliquid. I mean, I hope you guys all understand that just, excuse me, just when we thought we saw it all at $20 million positions, $22 million positions, Crypto Face is the man, dude, making 200K, $500,000, $2 million a day. Fucking James Wynn shows up, guys, trading with stupid money. That boy shows up with stupid money, and he's putting 250 mil on the books. 250 mil on the books, guys. We're talking 10 times the amount of our boy Face. Now, the fucker loses 10 times more than we've ever seen. I just can't believe that a character, I'm going to call him a character, because who the fuck loses that kind of money, guys? Who loses that kind of money? Oh my God, what is this? What the fuck is this? Damn, Gina, we're down $1.50. We got red candles blowing up. This is like liquidation central right now. Now let's get back to serious business. Let's get the fuck out of this because I'm probably gonna close my my XRP trade. Cause I gotta make at least 4 G's. I have to make at least 4 grand on this position real quick. Have to. Now remember I said, guys, this is the man. Look at that nasty ass wick here. We got all of this shit going on, dude. What the fuck is going on right now? 71. We were at 72. We were locking shit in. Just had a little flash crash. What's going on here? Yeah, I have to lock in 4 grand on this trade minimum. We'll lock in 4 G's on this trade. Remember I was telling you guys though, 107 200s, 107 even. So remember I was saying like chain link. We had it marked out earlier right here. 1330. If Bitcoin holds right now for a quick reversal, guys, these are longer. Even though I'm on like a 15-minute, if you were to like just go from like here to here, that's 6 hours. I take the chain link trade right now. Take the chain link trade right now. Low leverage. All right, that way you can let it breathe because your stop loss is going to end up being underneath. You know, down here at 1327. But if this is the established range the last like 10 hours, all right, and if Bitcoin wants to just kind of do a little recovery. We talked about this at the beginning of the stream almost an hour ago. All right, stop loss is going to be right underneath here. You don't want to let ain't nobody trying to catch a runner. All right, ain't nobody trying to catch a runner in the wrong direction. So we had this plan earlier. We didn't change the lines. We said right in here up to the top at 1340. Guys, on a quick scalp, and remember, it's called scalp and chill. They're radical scalps. This is a 0.8% move. All right? You go and throw 10x leverage, guys. That's an 8% move. 10x leverage, low leverage, 7x leverage, 5x leverage, guys. You can make a nice little trade. Let's get back over here to the gambling site. Can you add more to this trade? Oh my God, these assholes allow you to not even add the position. You have independent positions. Dude, this is straight degen. Look, I got another long right here. They're separate. They're separate. They don't add to each other. Which means that you can actually open up a short right here too. If this thing decided to, this is crazy, dude. This is like straight gambling. Wait a minute. What is this, 10x leverage? This ain't nobody trying to do no 10x leverage, bro, on a gambling site, bro. Let's hit cash out on that. What was the other one? It was 300. What a straight gambling site this is. This is fucking crazy. All right, well, we'll let those run. Again, we're just having some fun here, but I do want to make sure that on my XRP trade, I got to make sure I at least make 4 Gs. So we're going to monitor this because I ain't trying to lose a fucking dime, guys. I got to make at least 4 grand. It looks like the UFC pay-per-views just started. Doesn't start getting good for a little bit longer. I wonder how on my screen on stream view I make it look like it's bigger for you guys. $71s. Let's look at something real quick. Let's go to chat. I'm just playing around with these settings so that way it shows. Looks like Bitcoin's coming down, guys. Is today going to be the day I close the XRP trade? I've only been in it since this, since yesterday morning. It was a little dump right there, but not too crazy. Again, we're up a nice little, $4,200, 4,200. $71,000 on the books. 71,000. 71 G's on the books. We need to make like another $8,000 trade, boy. Get this bad boy up to 80 G's tonight, or by the weekend tomorrow. What is this thing doing? Are we down $2? This is so crazy, man, that this... Golly, just straight ripping you off on this. This is crazy. Golly, guys, this is like straight gambling. Who does 1,000x leverage? This is 300x leverage. But who does this? This is like insane. We'll let this play out for a little second here. We got a total of, there we go. We got 86 bucks rolling out on. We got $86 rolling out on the table. It's like running a craps table. This is horrible, guys. This is just literally for financial entertainment. This is for nothing. We're just having fun. Checking out Zoomex, exploring the exchange. Oh, wait a minute. This one right here is at 10x. We don't want no 10x. We want to... I do feel like Bitcoin's going to end up rolling over, but let's see if she does end up coming back. 700x. This is just crazy. How the fuck does this work? That is so stupid. 107, 102. This is like straight highway robbery on this. Yeah, David Toth, I saw that it was 10x. I don't like what Bitcoin needs to hold. Otherwise, I'm going to end up locking in at least $4,000 on my trade. At least $4,000 on XRP. I'll take that. We got to keep climbing, man. That way, if I full tilt these trades right here, full tilt the 70 grand, we're only literally 1 or 2 trades away from getting back up to 80 G's, and we'll just keep climbing. I think that's exactly what it is. You have to do half of your balance. I was watching that too, dude. So once I put in $10, it like allowed the... That's just like straight gambling. It's like a gambling site. What is the difference at 218.31 on XRP if we were just to close it now? 218 is $4,600 compared to $4,300, so it's only $300 more. If we I don't like this little wick right here, man. This looks like she's ready to roll over here with Bitcoin. And again, guys, just a little scalp and chill here. We're just having some fun. I'll get back into the game. Man, it's been a long... Again, I was on a 2-week vacation with my family. Just getting back into the... and you get to check the fees. And you get to check the fees. Dude, I can't imagine if it's only market in and market out. These dudes are just straight... It's a fucking casino, bro. Just for the exchange. The exchange gets to make all the fucking money. I can't imagine that you get to make anything. I can't even see the fees right here on these trades. I mean, let's see if this thing rips and try to make some money here. I mean, I don't understand. This one's a true 1000x leverage. Look at that shit. We got 1000x leverage on this puppy. Pump, baby, pump. This doesn't even show you the fees. This don't show you nothing, dude. Online users, 930 people in the casino. This is too much. All right, I got little Cocoa Fats. Cocoa Fats, little my French Bulldog. We love our French Bulldog. She's a funny looking fucker. This is hilarious. Guys, I think I'm gonna watch some UFC, man. I just wanted to scalp and chill with you guys. Looks like I'm probably gonna end up having to close my position here for $4 grand. I'm gonna keep a close eye on it because I'm definitely gonna lock in at least $4,000 on my trade. I locked in 579. I placed some bets today. Again, I'm not a gambler, but I placed some bets on Charles Oliveira. It was a 4.5 to 1. It was a 4 to fucking 1 against the King, dude. I like Ilya Taporia. I don't know if you guys watch a bunch of UFC, but I like Ilya Taporia. He's a stud. Blew out everybody at 135, 145, knocked out Volk, knocked out Holloway. But, dude, 155? I don't know if you guys have ever fought a 155-pound fucking real fighter. Just saying, those fuckers walk around at 170s, 180s. They drop down to that 155 weight. You're fighting a heap of a man right there, boy. Fucking A. But fucking A. Let's see what this Bitcoin trade's doing here. This is dog shit too, man. This is more what I was talking about. Remember I was saying, guys, 107, 200s, 107s. Looks something like that. Bounce here, rip up. You're right in that range. But definitely shout out to Zoomex, guys. The order execution's killer. The freaking fees are killer. I'm digging this. We will keep up the good work in the Coliseum. Let's look at some other assets real quick here. Let's go to Jupy, baby. I like trading me some Jupe. And I normally trade Jupe at 15 to 20x leverage. back when I did trade it, but she's at 44. Damn, man, I called it at that 36, boy. That 36 was it. Just a little bit lower than 32s. This was it, man. Sheesh. Jupiter comes back down to 40 cents before if we see a an alt season. Oh, food for thought here, guys. We had one of my boys, he bought XSwap. And I guess Chainlink and MasterCard and XSwap and all this shit. He's that Link Marine or the Link Lieutenant that I talk about that owns his whole life is in Chainlink. Dude, he owned that XSwap and he made a fuck ton of money buying that and then he sold it, man. I think it went from like 4 cents to like 8 cents in like a matter of hours. It was a serious pump, man. It was sick. All right, guys. Again, I'm not going over a whole bunch of TA and all kinds of shit. It looks like our trade's coming back up. We're back up to $4,500. Bitcoin looks like she's getting ready to come back up. Remember I told you guys at the beginning of the stream, 107, 200s was kind of the check mark. Where we think she was going to come down and come back up. What other assets do we have here? We got Fartcoin. Golly, what a nasty chart this is. $107, $371. Again, thank you guys for being here. If you're on X, definitely follow me on my YouTube so you guys get access to my Telegram. You guys get access to my links. I'm telling you, we're blowing up. We're going to end up blowing up, man. Everyone's going to be joining Zoomex with me, getting on those cryptocurrency futures trades with some of the best fees out there, man. Killer execution. Man, I'm excited for tonight's fight. Let's look at some of this real quick. Hold on here. We got this. Well, we are in serious profits, guys. We have 1,000x right now. We have 1,000x. We're up 30% right now. Dude, we're straight gung-hoing on 1,000x. We have 1,000x trade, a 300x trade. Stop the nonsense. What is this? What the fuck is this? We're up 30% on this guy, man. That's crazy. This platform, like just this setting right here. Man, my XRP's coming back up. My XRP trade's back up to 4,600. XRP's back up to 4,600. We'll check back up on this here in a second. Yeah, XRP's back up to 4,600. Golly, this is such a good trade. We got so much money on the books, so much money at risk, so much money at risk. Tonight we are not teaching trading, we're having fun. We're having fun. And I told you guys about this XRP trade. I told you guys about the 107s, 107 200s on BTC, some of the things that I'd be looking at. And then even on Chainlink, the beginning of the screen, we called it right in here, guys. So let's just see if any of this bounces with Bitcoin. These are some of the trades, some of the scalps that I'd be taking. And they're just instant scalps. They're little scalps. You ain't trying to hit a fucking home run. You're just trying to get on base. You're just trying to get on base, man. First base. Eventually, the bases are loaded. Start raking it in. Ain't got no more money to trade with. Ain't got no more gunpowder. We're zeroed out. We're back up to the 72 G's, man. 72 G. We were just at 71.5. I wonder if this is counting the casino. Look at this shit. I think what I'm going to have to do, guys, it's 8:31. I went a little over with you guys. I said I was just going to scalp and chill. I do think that this is going to end up coming back up. You guys, on the Bitcoin longs, 107s, this is exactly what I told you guys. Stop loss right underneath, but 107 200s, right back up to the top. XRP, there's a lot of little scalps right here, guys. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Stops right underneath this in case she rolls down, rolls over. No big deal, because if not, or if she does, then you can look to be checking some trades back here inside of this high volume where this thing, again, here. I'd be looking for this 106 500s for another bounce. But until she breaks, you play it, you trade it. There ain't no harm in getting stopped out. There ain't no harm in getting stopped out, guys. Again, a lot of these trades that I've been taking here, especially, XRP. I've been trading XRP a lot. We go to XRP order history and my close history. I've been trading XRP a lot. Just crazy. But you just play the ranges. Play the range. Tight stop losses. If you wait and you have patience for the correct entry, then the stop loss is, you know exactly where it's going to be, where it should be. Stop it, dude. You're straight, dude. Are you number 70? Are you number 7 on the out of 900 people, dude? You've been fucking around with the dude. If I did that, I don't want to get over here on these features. That's hilarious, David Toth. Right on. Look at this shit, dude. I wonder how much money you're actually able to swing at this. All right, guys, I think I'm going to go enjoy my family for the rest of the evening. I will be live tomorrow. I just wanted to scalp and chill with you guys. I'm getting back into more content, man. Just got back from vacation. The Coliseum's going to be active. The arena's going to be trading. The cranksters are going to be fucking killing it with me. There's no doubt about it, guys. We were a little slow starting off here. Again, vacation, get back into the swing. I've only taken a handful of trades since I've been back, and I've fucking smacked almost every one of them. We're up almost another 5 Gs here. Depends if we can see an alt season. We're going to see what legacy markets look like on Monday. It's a good time. It's a real good time. But I think I'm going to be watching some UFC, eating some queso. My wife's making all kinds of food. I think she's making fajitas and queso. But fucking right. Let's see here. There's the XRP trade that I was talking about. Just all of these little scalps, man. Bitcoin can get a pop right now. We're back up to almost 5 Gs on the trade. Come on, XRP. Get your ass right back up here, man. Pop on out of here. Get back up to 220. What does that make at 220 if I just closed it out? 220 is $5,600. $5,600. I was really hoping that on XRP, guys, if I did hold this trade long enough, go to a 30-minute here. 230s. 230s. Look at this. 230s. This is mad resistance right here at 230, guys. You guys can see here. Support, support, support. Look, support, support, support. Broke down. Tried breaking out, tried breaking out. Couldn't. We come back up to 230. That was my goal for this trade was 229 makes 10K, 10.8. I'll take 10 grand. Who doesn't want 10 grand? Damn it, Bobby. Again, we're up right now a little 47 hundo, so I'll take it. I'll take it. Hopefully tonight, my boy Oliveira beats that fucker's ass, and I get that 4-1, 4.5 to 1. I was gonna ask you guys, in other states, are you guys allowed fireworks? Are you guys allowed like wicked ass fireworks? In my state, I'm allowed, not allowed, but I have access to serious fireworks. And I do them every year, dude. I get all the little coppers rolling by, dude. All that shit. We're going to have a freaking bash for 4th of July. I think what I'm going to start doing, too, maybe I'll start doing, like, when I start getting a little bit more viewers, more than capable, I'm sure if you close those two, you will be number one. $400K trading volume. Yeah, but what is $1? What am I at? What is this, dude? We're ripping on our little trades here. Let's go back to the casino. We're in profit in both. Does it show my position size? Well, obvious. Well, that's a. What is that, dude? How do they even do that? Look at this. Look at this shit. We're fucking cooking. I was gonna. Man, I should have full tilted. I should have waited, like I said at the beginning of the stream, guys, because at the beginning of the stream, I literally talked about these positions with Bitcoin coming down to 107 200s, 107 even, and then we're gonna catch a bounce. And I was waiting for all of the other altcoins, and we had this plan, and we had this scheme, and we were ready, and we didn't do it. I was fucking around in the casino with David Toth. David Toth. This is the casino. It's all right. The Coliseum has a portion of a casino. Whoop, whoop. Look at this. We're up a little 40% on this bad boy. What we should have done is just fucking full ported the XRP trade and just threw the rest in the trade on the bounce. So we're back up to $4,800. We're down just a little bit on this Bitcoin long, but I knew it. I knew it. What did I say, guys, at the beginning? 107s. 107 200s, man. Right in here was going to be the long area. Just, you know, bounce, bounce, bounce. Came back down again. So I don't know if any of you guys are taking any of these trades or following with. Let's look at the leaderboard. Here we go. We're about to be in prop on the side of the Bitcoin long, but maybe we'll throw in a Bitcoin short. XRP long's almost at 5 Gs. The casino is ripping right now. If we go over here, when I say casino, guys, Zoomex is offering 1000x leverage. Look, we're up almost 100% on this trade. We're just having fun. Look at this, dude. We called it down here. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. These little baby trades, little $6. Can't even buy fucking gum with $6 nowadays. The UFC's getting ready to go live. We're up 60% on the trades. The cool part is that we're in the green. All right, there ain't nothing better than green. All right. You guys want to hear a little trick about psychology? You guys want to know why people are more... It's insane, you guys, about what I'm about to tell you. If you were to learn the psychology about day trading and the psychology about a gambler, the reason why people never leave the fucking casino is because when you win, the endorphins and all of those things in your brain don't get released when you win. But when you lose, you get the adrenaline and you get all that bullshit and it releases and you feel more like the way it should happen because you're supposed to go to a casino and lose. In day trading, the way I teach it inside of the Coliseum, in my fucking arena, your boy Crypto Crank, you're going to learn how to be happy making money, having winning trades, being a robot, and eventually just look at your account and you're like, holy shit, man. Look at this shit, bro. We're up 120% here. We're fucking cooking. We called that the Bitcoin long right there. Goodness gracious, guy. Dude, my XRP long's about to fucking go nuclear again, back up towards 6, 7, 8 grand. Come on. Let's go. Look at this shit, dude. David Toth, first day trading on it. I'm about to fucking smash the leaderboards, boy. I'm about to smash the leaderboards, little boy. Here we go. Let's see my big boy trades, guys, where we got the money. Money shots. Let's see those money shots. Oof. What the fuck is going on here? There we go. All right, we got Biddy. We got 4,800. We're back up to almost 5 Gs. $69 loss right there. But don't worry, we're making that up in the casino. We're totally making that up in the casino. And if you guys are just tuning in, we're just doing a little scalp and chill. All right? It's scalp and chill with your boy Crank style in the Coliseum. I'm creating the Coliseum, guys. It's a trading arena. It's a trading arena for all of us. Either you make it or you don't. And in the arena, you're going to learn how to make it. By how? Being a robot. Same thing every single day. You know, I was going to ask all of my, I got to get back into my premium. I'll be starting Monday, and I'm going to ask. And we started this challenge, guys. We said in 200 days, by compounding 1% on your amount, you can make $1 million. You can make $100,000. You can make $1,000. But human beings are so short-minded, all right, that they fucking forget everything. They forget everything. So to be consistent with anything in life, you got to remember, what's the goal? How am I going to do it? Do I correct mistakes? And again, I can go on and on and on, guys. These guys hear me inside of my Coliseum. They hear me inside of my chats. But I don't change anything. I don't change nothing. I use the same strategy. I have the same mindset. I have the same stop losses, the same protection every single day because nothing changes, guys. My emotions don't control my money. My monies cannot have any emotion with any of the trades that I take. So again, if you're just tuning in, make sure to get inside of my free Telegram, get in the Cranksters Lounge, eventually make your way over into the Coliseum with me. We're going to be learning this stuff. And tonight we're just fucking around. We're just, we're just doing these little trades here. But we've had some whoppers, guys. We're getting back into eventually we're going to get into some nice swing trades, all right, where we can actually set and forget some trades. We're back into a bull run, but the only bull run that's happening right now is Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the only rally. It's the only thing going on right now, guys. That's for certain. You long the fuck at 98. You long it at 102. It's a little skeptical that I just saw Polkadot just touched $3. It's a little skeptical that I'm watching some of these altcoins and they're bleeding out hard right now because I did a video a couple months back, and I called it the Bitcoin offloading. And we're talking about Bitcoin being sold for some of your altcoins. So that way, when Bitcoin dominance drops, we are going to end up seeing a massive pump on some of your coins and your projects. But it worries me that we're seeing Bitcoin barely touch $100,000, do a little 5 to 8% dip, and some of these coins are getting fucking obliterated. And some aren't. XRP barely dropped to $1.96 to $2. Solid. Solana, 130s, solid. Ethereum, 2200s, solid. It goes back to what my theory was in a couple weeks ago or a couple months ago when I said the Bitcoin offloading, that you better check your altcoin bags and you better be prepared for when the alt season does happen, because it's going to end up happening on utility coins and you guys, this is a institutional bull run. This is not a fucking retail bull run. Which means what? If institutions are looking at transferring money or reallocating money, it's going to be in other institutional assets. We have an XRP ETF coming up, a Solana ETF coming up. Your number one player is an ETH ETF, which is your number one altcoin. Ethereum is your number one altcoin. So looking at some of these things, I'd really check your portfolios, and I'd really say, you know what? When it happens, you better be positioned right, because there's going to be a difference. And, I think Chainlink is going to do really, really, really well. I think Chainlink's going to kill it. I think Chainlink's going to kill it, man. I'm a Link Marine, baby. Link Lieutenant. But it goes back to everything that I'm saying about a Bitcoin offloading, the whales offloading their Bitcoin into your assets that for an alt season. What do we got here? Let's go back to the casino. We're up 118%, 118% total here. What time is it, guys? We're streaming for almost 2 hours, an hour and 40 minutes. I hope you guys appreciate the rant, because I do want all of you to make a lot of money on your altcoins. Just be well positioned for the right altcoins. And institutions right now are kind of telling us what's going to pump. How? What's hardly dumping when Bitcoin dumps? All right. XRP's heading right back up to the top of the range. Just like I told you guys here, look, we got XRP right back. I told you guys about this right here at the beginning of the stream. If she holds, she can come right back up to the top of the range. 220 is going to be the target. If I close the trade out at 220, We're going to make 5,600 bucks, 56 hundo. Solid trades. Excellent trades, guys. We're just blowing up our account. We watched it. Man, we're back up to 72 400s. I would have liked tonight to try to get up towards 80 G's, but we got to have higher leverage and hit the right areas for some mean scalps if we're going to swing like that. Otherwise, we just got to be patient, hang out, and chill. Scalp and chill, crank style. So I'm scrolling down, but I don't see the leaderboards. Doesn't show the leaderboards for me. So if I go here to the trading competition, ooh, my trading ranking is number 5. I see. All right, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and get off. I think I'm going to go watch these fights. Let's look at these real quick here for the 1,000 futures. Yeah, I'm number 5 on the leaderboards on this shit. You number 6, David Toth. I'm number 5, bro. I'm number 5. Dude, watch. I'm telling you, tonight I can hit number 1. Go throw 300-400 bucks on there, dude, and fucking go smack 1,000. That's just ludicrous. It's a casino, dude. This is what late night weekends, fucking entertainment are for, dude. If you guys notice, my XRP trade is 2x leverage with a $5,000 return right now. Low leverage, guys. Slow and steady wins the game. Go to my XRP trades. They're all at 2x leverage because I'm trading with, 60, 70, 80 grand. We're going to touch it. Guys, in less than a couple weeks, we're going to have $100,000 on this account. And you guys are going to be seeing me doing the same thing. 2x leverage, slow, steady, winning the race. Dude, and I'm sticking to the 1% loss, 3% win. I'm fucking around. But I am going to go watch the fights, guys. I've already been streaming longer than I thought. David Toth inside of the Cranksters Lounge. I'll post my winnings, dude. Let's see if I can get to that number 1 spot here by the end of the night. Hilarious, guys. Hope everybody has a great weekend, you guys. Do something special this weekend with your friends, family, yourself. I'm getting off. Peace.